The moon cast an eerie glow over the palace. Queen Hana stood in her alchemical laboratory, surrounded by bubbling potions and ancient scrolls. The room was dimly lit, with a soft glow of alchemical symbols illuminating the walls. Shelves were filled with ancient texts and mystical artifacts. Hana stood at a large, ornate table, examining a glowing scroll with a tense expression. "By the elements of earth, water, fire, and air, I bind thee, Akaoni," she whispered to herself. The signs were clear. Akaoni, the devil, was rising. The balance of their world was in grave danger. Shiro, her loyal samurai warrior, entered the laboratory, his hand resting on the hilt of his katana. "My queen, I sense a dark presence approaching." "The people are frightened," Shiro said, his voice filled with concern. Hana nodded, her resolve unwavering. "We must prepare. Summon Tsubasa. The time has come to put our knowledge to the ultimate test." Tsubasa, a young alchemist, rushed into the laboratory, his eyes wide with determination. The laboratory was now bustling with activity. Tsubasa stood at the entrance, panting from his hurried arrival. Hana, surrounded by an array of alchemical tools and ingredients, looked up and acknowledged him. "My queen, I am ready to assist you." "Tell me what to do," Tsubasa said, his voice eager. Hana smiled warmly. "Tsubasa, your heart is strong. We will need every bit of your courage. Tonight, we face the devil himself." The night deepened as Akaoni, the devil, appeared at the gates of the palace, surrounded by a dark aura. Flames flickered in his eyes. The palace gates were enveloped in shadows as Akaoni approached, his malevolent presence casting a dark cloud over the scene. Hana, Shiro, and Tsubasa stood defiantly before him, their expressions resolute. The courtyard was lit by the flickering light of torches and Akaoni's fiery eyes, creating a dramatic contrast between light and dark. "Hana, your alchemy cannot save you from my wrath. Surrender now, and I may spare your people," Akaoni's voice boomed, filled with menace. Hana stepped forward, her voice steady and strong. "Your threats do not frighten me, Akaoni. I have studied the ancient arts. Tonight, you shall face the true power of alchemy." The courtyard transformed into a battleground. Akaoni unleashed torrents of fire, but Hana countered with a protective barrier of water. The scene was dynamic, filled with vibrant colors and intense action. Flames roared from Akaoni's attacks, while Hana conjured a shimmering water barrier to protect her allies. Shiro charged at Akaoni with his katana, and Tsubasa hurled enchanted crystals, exploding into blinding light, momentarily stunning the devil. "For the honor of our queen," Shiro shouted, his voice echoing through the chaos, "My queen, the potion. Now." Tsubasa called out, his eyes focused. Hana chanted an incantation, her voice steady amidst the turmoil. "By the elements of earth, water, fire, and air, I bind thee, Akaoni." She threw a vial of glowing liquid at Akaoni, who roared in pain as the alchemical potion enveloped him, weakening his powers. Akaoni, now significantly weakened, collapsed to his knees, his dark aura fading. The courtyard, bathed in the soft light of dawn, symbolized hope and victory. Hana stood tall, her alchemical symbols glowing brightly. Shiro and Tsubasa stood by her side, relieved yet vigilant. "This cannot be," Akaoni gasped, his voice filled with disbelief. "Leave this realm, Akaoni, and never return. This world is under my protection," Hana declared, her voice filled with authority. Akaoni disappeared in a flash of light, vanished back to the underworld. "It is done. You have saved us all, my queen," Shiro said, his voice filled with gratitude. "Alchemy truly is the greatest power of all," Tsubasa added, his grin wide. Hana smiled, her heart filled with pride. "It is the power of knowledge, courage, and unity. Together, we have overcome the darkness." As dawn broke, the palace and its surroundings were bathed in golden light. The enchanted gardens bloomed with vibrant flowers, and the people celebrated their victory. Hana stood on a balcony, overlooking her realm with a serene smile. Shiro and Tsubasa stood beside her, sharing the moment of peace and triumph. "The balance is restored, for now. but we must always be vigilant. The power of alchemy lies not just in our hands, but in our hearts, Hana whispered to herself, her gaze steady on the horizon.